They're getting the archives, they're not getting the current live.
Oh, I'm not doing it. Just dreams.
That's the class you took? I like that. Now, is it done in the processing or just what the camera using it like a 35 or something?
Get that tattooed on your forehead.
You're on stand.
We're on? Folks, we're back live.
That's beautiful.
We're back live. Hi, welcome to the National Press Photography Association Best of Photojournalism Still Photography Contest. It's still because we're still doing it. We're on the campus of Ohio University with our esteemed judges, Sue Morrow, Guy Reynolds, Nikki Kahn, Michael B. King, and Brad Smith. We also have a team of volunteer students, faculty, and staff from the School of Visual Communication that are here to help the judges select and celebrate the best work from the field from the past year. The judges have reviewed all of the entries prior to coming to campus. They made initial selections. We have pooled their selections, and that's what's on the screen behind me. We are now looking at SPY category, that is Sports Photojournalist of the Year. A portfolio of sports images created by an individual, plus an optional sports picture story, limited of 24 images. The judges have not only seen these particular entries prior to this, we have seen most of, or a large portion of the individual images in other categories. So we're just kind of reminding ourselves what images go with which entrant. Lights, please. We will wander through each entry and then cast a vote. If we can, please, we'll start with the first one. Votes here, please. Next entrant, please. Okay. Votes here, please. Next entrant, please. Votes here, please. 5 stars there, please. Include the folder too, please. Next entrant, please.
Votes here, please. One, please. Next entry, please. Votes here, please. Next entry, please. Votes here, please. One, two. Votes here, please. Three, please. Votes here, please. Next entry, please. Votes here, please. Next entry, please. Votes here, please. Next entry, please.
here, please. 5 on that.
Excuse me.
Next entry, please. Votes here, please. Next entry, please. Votes here, please. Next entry, please. Votes here, please. 3. Votes here, please. 3. Votes here, please. Next, please. Votes here, please. Next entry, please. Votes here, please. I'm sorry, 4. Can't add anymore. Yeah. I looked and tried to count. Thank you. Next entry, please. Votes here, please. Next entry, please. Votes here, please. Thank you. Can you show us one stars and above, please? Can you sort them by ranking, please? Okay. So there's 1.
8.
Okay, can we go to just folders for a second, please? 1 or more. Okay, can we start with the first one? Pop it open. Bring them down low in size, just so if you want to make some notes. At the very top, there's the number. 204.
Where do you see that stand? Top.
It's at the top of the
Oh,
screen.
I'm
It's
sorry. Okay,
204. It's a longer number than that, but I think the last 3 digits ought to
Yeah.
get us where we need to go.
It's up here.
Okay,
Mhm.
next one. This would be 694. Okay. This is 038. Okay. 615. Okay. 922. Okay. 801. Okay. 812. Okay. 710. Okay. And this is 1, 3, 2. This has one vote. Does somebody feel like it should rise up and want to add a vote to it?
That was me, and it can go.
Okay, zero that one out, please. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's look at 2 and above, please. There we go. Brad, what do you feel like is the leading one at this moment?
That would be 204 and 694.
They're already up there. What needs to come into that mix, Scott?
Well, that's how I had it also, 204, 694 on my favorite two.
Okay.
And then,
Give me one more.
I'm sorry if I could just jump back to.
Jump back.
If you don't mind, I'm sorry. 812 was one I liked as well. Had a lot of that, had all that biathlon stuff.
Okay, can you drag that up right there? Thank you. Sue, is there another one that you want to add to the mix?
615.
615. First, second row, first one. Drag it just to the left. There we go. Nikki?
Can I please look at them again? Sorry.
Absolutely. Let's start with the right there. Thank you.
Okay.
Excellent.
Okay. I like that one a lot.
Okay.
And that one I like. But, okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
The last two I could lose altogether.
Can you? We pop open 710. Or actually, just let's show what's inside. Just up the right, what's inside. Yeah. Let's bring it down a little in size. Scroll to the bottom. Sort by. Yep. Ranking. Rating. We've got. Bring them up just a little bit in size. So the last one, scroll to the bottom.
It's not in there.
This is this portfolio. Does it stay in the mix? We got 2 no's. No. We're good. One star on that.
Yeah.
The one before that is one that you like, correct me?
I did like that
Can we
one.
add a 3rd star to that, just to keep life simple?
Make them just a touch bigger, since we're not looking at the whole. Thanks.
I didn't care for that one because I thought the story was really weak.
I agree.
I think the singles are hitting this.
Yeah, and it didn't hold
Yeah.
together as a story in a cohesive package.
Done with it?
Yeah.
Yes.
1 star, please. I'm gonna mess with you a little bit. Hang with me. Go back to folders. Everything's got 3 stars. Okay, do this. We open each one of those in its separate bridge window. Minimize that, just, no, not, I'm sorry, not minimize. Just pull it in. Yeah, and make the thumbnail small. There you go. Do that with each one. There you go.
This way we can have them all open at the same time. Hi.
The sound of judges falling into the floor. Sustenance. All quiet. Except for
All the subtlety of a sports judge.
the mouthpiece. Yeah, there you go. Okay. You bring them up just a little more in size. Yep, right in there, that's fine. Okay. Perfect. Now that you've got them neatly arranged, bottom right-hand corner, drag it up to the left. Okay, reach and grab the one behind it. Drag it down. That's good. Go on the far right, drag over one place. This is the way you had the folders earlier. No, but earlier, what the other end of the table had, before they went forward you. So talk to us, guy, what needs to move up?
Well, I have the first and second, just like that. The third, I want to hear Brad,
Well,
Nikki.
make a pitch for what ought to go up there.
The one with the rodeo story.
Lower left here.
615.
1-5.
Yep.
I thought the Astro, or the Houston thing was too much Astro-centric. There's almost nothing other than Astros in it.
Take this one, pull it up and fill half the screen. Take this one, pull it down and fill the other half of the screen. If you do them vertically, half and half, then we can, if you do them vertically, half and half, then you can do side-by-side comparison. Does that make sense? Now we got side-by-side comparison. Now we're talking. There you go. Okay. Mike, what do you think?
I would argue for eliminating them both. I don't think either of them rise to the top. Sorry, to be blunt. The left one is far too abstract for me. The singles all kind of look the same. The story we didn't recognize in the story category. On the right, yes, the South Dakota sports story we collectively felt was worth recognizing. I think the singles are all over the place. It does not feel like a cohesive edit. I feel like in a portfolio category, it either works or it doesn't as a whole, and neither of these do to me.
I'm curious what you mean by all over the place with the singles on that story.
Quality,
The very first one I
moments.
didn't like at all. I
Okay.
don't even know what it's in there for. But beyond that, I thought each one of those singles are strong photos. Great baseball photo of the three guys going for the foul ball. The football to the left of that solid. The one where behind the teammates, I'm not wild about that. The basketball's just a good solid photo.
Solids were great.
Not,
Solid or great?
not great.
I think the basketball photo is just okay. I think the gymnastics is a cliche. I've seen it a million times. I think the Vikings on the lower right is actually kind of boring.
Yeah.
So that's
The
what,
singles are
to me, that's what I
extremely-
think Michael means, is there's some nice photos and then there's some that shouldn't be in there. That, to me, that's the all over the place part.
So between the two, do you see the one on the right is better than the one on the left?
I personally like the one on the left
I like the
because
one on the left.
I'm enjoying seeing something different with the biathlon. And what Michael doesn't like about it is that's really what I do like.
And
Between the two, you prefer the one to the right?
not necessarily, I'm on the fence here, but I'm just trying to wrap my mind around the biathlon because I know nothing about it, but every picture of it
They did
is
a
a
good-
silhouette, except the last one. So, but I like the fact that it was done, this is probably a different approach to covering that.
Yeah, I mean, they ski and they shoot. That's a biathlon, essentially. That's what they do. They ski for a length amount of time, they shoot at a target, et cetera, et cetera. And it's a really grueling sport. They go for long distances. It's really hard. A lot of military participants, for the most part, except who it is. So it's grueling, and it kind of comes across that way to being kind of isolated and cold, and that's how it looks. I enjoy those images.
And I like the clay course thing, I didn't like it up against some of the others in the single, in the story category, but in here, I like it a lot as part of the portfolio.
So between the two.
I couldn't agree more with Michael's comments. I think that the one on the left is kind of abstract maybe, but it does not make a sports portfolio to me.
So what I'm not hearing is a lot of consensus that either one is rising to the top.
I
at this
like the
moment.
one on the left.
You would see it as a
because it's an
first, second, or
honorable
third?
mention, as an honorable.
Do you see it, do you see it rising to the top between 1, 2, and 3?
No.
Okay, can you just reach and grab and pull it down to the bottom?
I also don't care for the Tony.
Or actually, I think that's both. Yeah, there you go. Now just
The other one.
small bottom would be fine.
The singles in that one, I don't care for the
biathlon.
Tony. I think it's,
Perfect.
I think it's way over the top.
cohesiveness.
So that they're just sort of out of the way, but
It's cohesive
That makes
and
sense?
being too
Beautiful,
much, in
thank
my
you.
opinion.
Let's take the other two, do the same thing, put them up side by side.
We need a third place. Is that what we're doing?
That's well, you know, we're just looking at what you got and
Okay.
trying to figure out where we are. We're on the campus, so we'll have the university. Do you have to remind me, it's again time to put on your sunscreen.
Yeah. I enjoyed the one on the left. I thought there was a nice variety of sports and a nice kind of different views. You got a traditional baseball picture with kind of an off-speed kind of sailing, snorkeling photo, whatever. I love the backs of those horses, but that's kind of gorgeous. I enjoyed it.
I do too, that's my third place. The story of the horse competition, I've never even heard of it. It's in my own backyard, it's in Fort Worth. I've never heard of that or seen those pictures. I love the Cuba boxing photo in there. I like kids playing basketball before the Super Bowl. The baseball, the scoreboard is really clean, nice. The underwater with the boat above it is really nice. Every picture in there is strong.
I thought it was strong.
I think the singles hold their own, and I think the story is just beautifully shot.
Okay, let's pull this one down small. Let's make this one the same size over here to the right, so that it's the same size as the other two that are up there. Okay? Perfect. Let's take these two and do the split width. Do the splits. Sports.
That's a good one.
Try. They're competing head to head. One's just bigger than the other. So, What do you think about the side by side?
Okay, hang on a minute. 694. Where's the story
It's
now?
the.
Swimming?
The swimming is the world championships.
Okay.
People over there.
The one on the left, to me, is the first place for me.
Okay.
Wait,
Okay.
694, it's, I'm not there yet, keep going.
Okay.
It's strong.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Between these two, the one on the left.
Left.
Guy? Left. Left. Nikki?
Left, definitely.
Michael?
Left.
Brad?
Left.
Okay. Make that one small. Up. Yes, one on the left. Small. Up. Perfect.
Can I say the second place for me?
Hold on. Drag this one across to where it's taking up the left hand. So it's taking up the left hand side. We're going to do side by side between that and the other one we've got. This one.
That one for me moves up
Okay, hold on.
because of the quality of images and the singles.
So you're saying that the one on the right now for you
Is number
is better than the
two.
one on the left?
For me it is, yeah.
I love the horse story. I mean, I think it's beautifully shot. I don't connect with the content of it. I think the swimming package is very nicely shot, and I like exploring that through the details, kind of the same way a lot of you really enjoyed the Dodger pictorials. That said, I think the singles on the right are stronger and more concise, and the singles on the left, there are some real nice ones that I think we recognize in the singles categories as good, but not as concise on the singles.
I don't know why they switch between color and black and white. It's,
Okay. Brad, left or right?
Sure.
Well,
Super salad. I like them both a great deal. I was originally with the one on the left, but seeing them side by side, neither one of the stories is like over the top better than the other one to me. So I think the singles on the right actually might be a little more in my wheelhouse. I'm going to go with the one on the right.
Michael, you were on the left.
I
Making sure.
tend to lean with Brad.
Nikki?
I lean right.
I went for right from the beginning.
Right.
I was right.
Can
all
we-
along. Right.
Can we make that small? Thank you. Oh, there you go. There you go. Now we got something.
The one in the middle.
Just leaving that one alone. We'll open this one. Yeah. Big enough. Perfect. Okay, this is South Dakota. Does it get an HM?
Hey, John.
I think the singles are really weak for me.
I say no, just based on the first photo.
Brad?
I like it as an HM because I think the story is strong enough. And I don't have anything wrong with this one, or I like this one. The singles are all kind of all over the map.
I think the singles have to rise to the top, and
Yeah, I don't think they were
they're
strong.
not strong at all. I don't see one single that I go, wow.
I feel like the singles should be a given in a portfolio, and it's the
Yeah.
story that's going to put it over the top.
And you have to, if I'm going to award a portfolio in best photojournalism,
Yeah,
it's not.
yeah. And the singles are really weak. There isn't
They're
one, you're right,
so
there isn't
weak.
one great single in there. And there's a lot of kind of weak singles.
So do you let it go?
I
can
would let it go.
Want to start, please? Actually, you can, at this one, you can just close that one. Okay. Pull this one up, please. Do you HM?
Can you run through them all large?
Yeah,
Sure.
We haven't really looked at 038 big yet.
Okay.
I think The Heat of the Clay is a terrific story. I think it's really well done. I'm not offended by the underexposure of all the other ones, the way they've shot it that way. I actually kind of like it. In this particular case, I couldn't look at it all the time, but I think it works here. I think we've got things other than biathlon. We have soccer, we have surfing, and these other things in there. I like it a lot. I'm really drawn to this. It's just unique.
I like it a lot because there's a cohesiveness to the photo, and I feel the heat of that clay, and I see it.
Yeah.
The photos really draw me in. I feel.
As a portfolio,
I
we
think,
recognize
yeah, as an
Sue?
award of excellence.
Hey, Jim, maybe, I mean, I don't want to drop it. I don't want to drop it.
It's the time. We either drop it or don't.
Oh, don't drop it.
Okay, so HM. HM?
I have to be the one who raises my ethical concerns about the singles. I don't have a problem with the tennis story. I think that's within
Ethical
norms.
concern?
Why is it ethical? Because of the exposure?
Yeah.
I just don't think it's representing truth of the scene.
Okay.
I think it's too much.
Okay.
A couple of them, I'm with you on that.
I mean, I shoot deliberately that way. I don't. You thought he brought everything down too much.
I mean, I like the silos and the backlit. I think it's just an interesting way to do it. And I don't share the same concerns, but it doesn't mean they're not valid, for sure. To me, it's an honorable mention. I think it's really strong.
I just have a real hard time awarding this. Not just on the concerns we just stated.
Okay.
I just don't think it's communicating a
Okay.
lot. And I'm
We've all
fine
heard
being out in left field. but
Okay.
That's fine.
That's fine. Just making sure
Mhm.
that you were heard. Can we minimize that one, please? Yep. Pull up the last one. Does this stay as an HM?
Yes.
Yes.
No,
Why not?
I think it's one-dimensional.
Okay.
We like the package, but
Mhm.
then we throw in a random rodeo picture and a random basketball picture.
But those are the singles, right?
But
Oh,
But they're not
Baseball.
strong as,
it's like, why not just put in a portfolio of the season of the
Can we run through just the singles? So everything to the right of the strong sign.
Yeah, there's 12 singles.
Thank you.
I don't know why that's even in there.
If he's a football player on the sidelines who's not playing, it's the leader that.
Yeah.
My only problem with that was what I said before, it's too much Astros. Among the singles, 7 of them are from baseball games. Although, I mean, I
Maybe
love the
that's
picture
his
of Mike.
beat.
Well, I mean, whatever your beat is, that's what you get assigned to cover. Obviously, you work for a paper or wire service or something here, you wouldn't have access. So, I mean, I'm not penalizing them for that. But I do agree with Michael, none of those singles really stand out as like great singles, as much as I like the Astros story. So now we're going back to the other one, which had
Well,
okay singles.
let's deal with this one first.
I could live without this.
Do we let it go?
When I'm looking at the portfolio,
I
I
agree with you.
want to see that visual variety,
Yeah.
and to me, they all seem,
I
there's a
agree with that, though.
sameness to it, and there's no pull and tug of emotion.
We don't have to beat it up. All we have to do is say interrupt.
Out.
Out,
Out.
out, out. One circle, please. And actually, you can just close that window.
It's not meant to
Pop
be.
this one back up.
It's just meant to.
Lower left here.
How many do we have?
The lower left.
4,
Down to-
3 and an honorable mention, if you want.
This is your HM.
This is 812.
Open up that soccer photo. What is the backlit, the guy with the halo? What is this?
Do you have
I
any?
mean,
I
that's
mean,
my,
what's the caption?
It's a big
What
Give
is
us
it?
this caption, please.
that one I don't have a problem with cutting out. That's definitely the weaker photo. I like the biathlon stuff. I'm not as enamored with that one by any means.
But
Mexico's goalkeeper Guillermo Ochoa during the warm-up before the 2017 FIBA Confederations Cup semifinal match between Germany and Mexico.
So then we have 2 singles and then 2 quote-unquote stories.
Do you recognize it?
Well, you've got 4 singles.
What are the other singles? Oh, the
The
tennis.
surfboard
the tennis.
thing, the skiing from the remote camera, and then
And
the one
tennis.
with all the lights up there of the tennis. Those are all 4 singles.
I thought the skiing was part of the biathlon.
No,
That's
it's
down,
just a
that's
tennis.
the-
Different team.
The problem I
Skiing,
have with
different
this, while I like both of the stories okay, I don't think this has the depth.
I
It just
agree.
doesn't have the
Okay,
depth.
so interrupt.
Out.
Out.
Nick?
I could lose it.
I'm fine with 3 portfolios, no honorable mention.
Kelly? Yep, what was I going to do?
Not gonna- I go for it.
It's not the end of the
Drag that one down, drag this one down, drag this one down.
what in the nuts?
I think this is nice, we have 3 strong ones, why not? And we don't have to reward.
Screenshot that.
That's pretty excellent.
Two and four.
Done.
Ooh.